My body, my choice. Their body, their choice. Y'all don't mean that shit. Half of you mother got kids, don't even want them. You didn't even much plan your damn pregnanthood or your damn child. Y'all hate your kids, y'all hate yourself, y'all hate your life because y'all feel like y'all kids is the reason that y'all life is so up when you shouldn't even be trying to live your life through your kids in the first place.
What's good, people, and welcome back on the channel. If you are joining for the very first time, if it's your first time here, welcome on the channel. I hope you find a reason to stay and join in the conversation in the comment section. There is a trend currently going viral. This trend is titled 21 with no kids. Like, it was a line used in the music, and you guys already know how TikTok works. People pick some lines and react to it. So people started using that sound 21 with no kids. And even people like older than 21 are as well using that sound. So because people even at 30, 40, 50 are using the sound and saying yes, 46 and no kids, 32 and no kids, you guys, it got on the nerves of some people, which the people who are reacting to it are saying these people are the single baby mamas. Like, they are so hungry that some women decided to not have kids, that they just cannot fathom the fact that they decided to not have kids. On the other hand, people are saying they are hungry at the people with no kids because they want to be there. Like, they are regretting their decision. They just cannot come online and say that they regret having kids. It has sparked a lot of conversation because, yes, they are mad pissed about this trend. They are so angry that people are saying, yes, they really don't want to have kids. And a lot of people are saying you all are projecting. You can see through that. You guys are projecting. I have put together the clips without wasting much time. Let's get straight into it.
Is you cool? Is your uterus cool? Is it working? Having no kids is not a flex. That's a choice that you made. We love our kids over here. A flex is being able to carry kids and taking care of them. There's plenty of women out here that can't have kids. Is you a lesbian? How many kids you sent to God? How many abortions you had? You can't keep a man? What it smell like down there? Who gonna take care of you when you get old? Nobody, because you ain't got no kids. You gonna be in a nursing home? What it smell like down there? Your pH balance been off all your life?
The trend going around 21 and no kids is pissing off a lot of moms, and I'm not sure why. The same way how you chose to be a parent is the same way how people purposely chose to not have kids. I respect people who are like, I don't want a kid because I have too much of a selfish lifestyle. Thank you. Thank you for being so aware, because there are plenty of parents out there who should not have kids. Or parents out there who have kids for the wrong reasons. The fact that you're naming you're going to be in a nursing home, I know plenty of people who have cut off their parents and they're still putting them in nursing homes. They are their kids, and they're still putting them in nursing homes because of the trauma that those parents have bestowed upon them. Talking about people's sexuality, their pH balance, not being able to keep a man, it's okay if a trend doesn't apply to you. It's not a direct criticism to you. Find a trend that does apply to you. TikTok has a big enough community that you will find all the moms that love being moms. Let people who don't have kids, who are 21, flex, because it is a flex for them. Shaming people who are excited about a trend that doesn't apply to you is crazy work. Just hold down on your screen, not interested, and TikTok should never show you that again.
The 21 with no kids trend has had bitter baby mamas hating in peak form. Women are just dancing to the statement of, oh, I'm 21 with no kids, 29 with no kids, 31 with no kids. And the bitter baby mama community is losing their marbles. How dare you be happy about not having children? They're in the comments talking about, oh, do you think you're better than us? Who said that? Wait. Do you think they're better than you? Yeah, you're 30 with no kids, but how many did you have to get rid of and abort? What? Do you think the only way to not have kids by the age of 30 is to Control-Alt-Delete every time your coochie starts cooking? Oh my God, not having kids is so selfish of you. Yes. Yes, it is. What's your point? Oh, you don't have kids by 21? That's because no man wants you. Oh, your coochie probably dry. Oh, you just infertile. Or, and hear me out, it could be a plethora of other reasons. Don't get me wrong. There are mothers and baby mothers out there that are perfectly happy with this trend. Mainly because, it's not about them. But it's clear some of y'all missed the times when y'all didn't have kids. Y'all miss your freedom, and y'all miss the times when little Aiden wasn't asking for fruit snacks. Y'all need to stop letting hate consume you, because it is showing your hand. Some of y'all do not like the fact that y'all have kids, and it shows.
You can tell who actually decided what they wanted for themselves, and the ones that just did something to be doing something because they thought they was gonna get a certain outcome. Because I fear that the childless women are correct. The women with the children, some of you did not want them kids. Y'all did not want them babies. Y'all did not want them babies. Now, I don't know what you wanted. I don't know if it was the attention, the man, I don't know. I don't know what you wanted, but it's certainly, you did not want to be a mother. Because as someone who is a mother, I can 110% tell you that when I see childless people living their life, I don't feel any type of way because they made their decision and I have made mine. It does not make me feel any type of way. And to see the way that some of you with children are reacting, it's very clear and apparent that that's not something that you wholeheartedly wanted to embrace. I don't know what it was, but it's not something that you just really wanted to do because it doesn't give that. It doesn't give like, this is what I wanted. It doesn't give that.
To the 21s and 25 plus with kids, girl, are we really upset about this? Are we really upset about this, child? What got y'all so agitated that y'all over here foaming at the mouth in the comments, child? Just expressing how, y'all are not with the people that's making this 21 with no kids trend a thing. Like, very telling, very telling. So just to give a bit of context, because, we're going to be sharing this video on multiple platforms, people on TikTok have made the iconic Jacquees line, 21 with no kids, go viral as people are, congratulating themselves and talking about how they're so happy that they are 21, 25 plus with no kids. And I had to look because I'm like, people are not really upset about this. I mean, there's so much going on in this day and age, and people got jobs, people got to feed their families, you know what I'm saying? And y'all worried about some people saying that they are happy that they ain't got no kids at the age that they're at? Oh, there was people out there saying, well, people that's congratulating themselves, saying that they're 21 with no kids, or probably have some type of regrets of having, an abortion or something like that, or just making that accusations. I was seeing a lot of that thrown around, and I'm like, whoa, like, chill. Honey, the call is coming from inside the home, honey. When we talk about regrets, no, honey, you regret having a child. That's what that sounds like. Let's be very clear. Someone that is secure and that is happy with the decision that they made of having a child, I've spoke to plenty. They're not mad at this. This is not even about them, honestly. And they understand that, honey. If it ain't directed, it should not be affected, okay? I say that all the time. But you know what? It didn't really dawn on me until I saw this one TikTok of this person talk about how, like, basically people that's really offended by it is the people that bought into status quo. They bought into the whole thing of, you have to have kids, like, you're basically nothing without them, and basically you this is what your job is as a human being, and you're supposed to procreate. People bring up the Bible and stuff like that, saying that it's a requirement and all that, and then it's going to make your life so much better, and it's going to make you a better person, and then you have the children, whatever you want to call it, and it don't work out. And now you got to sit with that reality for the next 18 to 25 years, right? And then you look at the next person that doesn't have that, and they're happy that, I'm happy-go-lucky, this, that, and the third, and it does come off a little envious, and I'm just being honest. Now, do I think that people are being a little bit facetious? Do I think people are being a little bit, like, hyperbolic or whatever you want to call it? Yeah, that two things could be true at the same time, but, like, also your behavior. Come on, like, y'all really acting like that? Because somebody said they happy they don't got kids? That gets you that riled up. Come on, whatever happened to my body, my choice? Is that not a thing? Is that, hey, what happened with that? That flew out the window? Look, at the end of the day, people make choices in life. Okay? You made a choice. Just like the 21 with no kids, people made a choice. And at the end of the day, people are happy with their choices. Okay? People are happy and some people are not. And you need to unpack that.
The women with kids are mad. Not all the women, but the women who regret their kids and their decision, they're mad. They mad at the childless women who are participating in the Jacquees challenge where they bragging about having no kids. Why exactly, if you proud and happy to have your kids, would you be upset because women are bragging about not having kids? That doesn't make sense. But I'm going to ask you this. Why is it that as soon as you hear that a woman ain't got no kids, you jump immediately to she got some type of health condition where she can't have kids or that she had a bunch of abortions? Why can't it just be she protects her body better than you did? I know that's scary. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, that you was just out here letting dudes just dump off in you, right? You just be letting them do whatever they want to. But then there's women who won't. There's women who won't. I know, Pookeisha. There's girls who won't sleep around with a bunch of different men. And then there's girls who use protection. They get on birth control. They do whatever they have to do to make sure Pookie don't get them pregnant. You, on the other hand, played stupid games and won stupid prizes, right? But now you're mad. Whose fault is that? That you trusted your body and put it in the hands of some loser man, and now you stuck with a baby that you don't want? That sounds like a personal problem. But you got to stop jumping into saying that everybody going and getting all these abortions or that they don't have the physical ability to have kids. You know how disrespectful that is to women who really can't have kids? It's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful, right? And it's just so sad that y'all are grown women who can't even control your own body. And it's funny because 1 minute it's your body, your choice. And then when you don't want to take responsibility for laying up with losers and getting pregnant, then all of a sudden he trapped you and you had no control over what was going on. And, you know, you go into child mode where you just this helpless little child and somebody took advantage of you and you had no say-so in the process. Right? Because you couldn't have been on no birth control or anything. And you can save the I was on birth control, condom busted. That ain't usually what happened with y'all. Stop it. Right? Stop it. Stop the games. But again, stop jumping left field just because you hear a woman ain't got no kids, all right? And if you love your kids so much, love your kids and stop being mad because women bragging about not having kids. Because guess what? One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to brag about not having no kids because I don't want them. And I'm going to brag about it. And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
People with no kids. You cannot convince somebody who is truly being a parent that being childless is better because they are happy being a parent. People with kids, you cannot convince somebody that doesn't want to have kids that having kids is better because they are happy without having children. Y'all are having this debate that doesn't make sense to have because you guys are not taking into consideration that we all don't think the same. We all don't live the same life. And you guys are allowing hate from either side to fly out of your mouths. And it's discouraging because a lot of you guys are offending your following, but you're not meaning to, but you're doing it because you're engaging in a debate that is dumb, that is stupid. You can have children and have a good life. We can. You cannot have children and have a good life. You can. You cannot have children and your life can fucking suck. That is possible. You can have children and your life can fucking suck. That is possible. There is one common denominator in either situation, and that is you. Whether you enjoy either situation depends on you. My daughter's birthday is coming up. I spent that check. The lady was like, do you want to know the total? No, because I'm getting everything I got in this cart. I enjoy doing that. And guess what? I treat my friends the same way. Swipe the card. It's going to go through. I work hard so I can ball with the ballers. But I enjoy doing that. There might be a childish person that was in that store with me that was like, I'm never having kids. If this is how much I need to spend to enjoy my kid's birthday party, I'm never having kids. It's none of my concern. It's none of my concern because I prayed for this life. I couldn't wait to be a mom, so I enjoy it. But I just wanted to do my little thing, my little in shorts, because I gotta go make my vanilla bean paste. Enjoy whatever season you are in your life. Enjoy whatever season you are in your life, and no season is better than the other, because every season that you go through in life is needed to make you who you are. Okay? All right, y'all.
When y'all said that the baby mamas was mad and bitter about the 21 with no kids trend, I didn't believe y'all. But then I saw a comment on one of the videos like, 21 with no kids, did you count all of them abortions? I was like, girl, are you mad that you fell for the social conditioning that it was bad as she did it? That she made the right decision? Take like dead ass, she made the right decision. You didn't make the right decision, she made the right decision, okay? Because it's really not the act of getting pregnant that's the problem. It's the having the child that's the problem. Shit happens, people slip up. But let me tell you for a fact, I'm not having no kids before 30. No.
And to all y'all that's mad about that 21 and no kids trend, why do y'all have y'all panties in a bunch? Mind you, all the girls did was get on here and dance. Y'all act like the girls got on here and start talking about y'all kids. Y'all be getting on here every day talking about y'all kids, showing off y'all kids. So mind you, that's a good thing. I don't mind seeing the kids, but as soon as somebody get on here and talking about they ain't got no kids, y'all want to tussle in the comments. Mind you, all the girls did was get on here and dance. They in the comments talking about something, y'all making it seem like having kids are a bad thing. Ain't nothing wrong with having kids. Nothing wrong with having kids. Ain't nobody said anything was wrong with having kids. Nobody said having kids was a bad thing. So y'all are projecting in people's comments. Like, do y'all even like... Okay, I'm gonna not ask that question. But anyways, y'all see people are childless and proud of the fact that they ain't got no kids. And y'all took that like it was a personal attack to every woman in America. Listen, we don't mind y'all having y'all kids. Y'all can show off y'all kids every day. We don't give a damn. But when we say we don't have no kids, leave us alone. Listen, I'm 29. I ain't got no kids. And y'all ain't finna tussle with me in my comments because I tussle.
The way these people are so mad, as if people with no kids come online to directly drag people with kids, is insane. If you did not know that it was a trend, you would have thought someone somewhere started a smoke and coming at people with kids. I feel like it's 2025. When people with no kids come online to, be happy and share their experience, because I think this is a common conversation, because a lot of women, have the idea on their head that that is the only thing that they're in this life to do. Pour out babies. But when people who do not have kids, child-free people come online to do something or share their experience, I wish the people with kids will never consider that as a direct attack on them. Because I have seen this trend so much. I feel like I'm going to bring back some conversations like this that have started so many flames online because someone with kids just did something and the people with kids are pissed. Like literally projected. Like they think that it is just not possible for someone to choose not to have kids. They think it is so impossible for that to be someone's decision. Like that is how I see it. That is how I am understanding it. Allow people to be happy whether with kids or with no kids. And I feel like this conversation, even at a point, especially when it's women coming at women, it can actually be annoying. When people are happy saying 32 with no kids, 36 with no kids, knowing fully well that we live in a world where, a woman's worth is only tied to things like this, or a woman is seen useful when they do things like this, knowing that that has been the narrative about women, and seeing people who are doing opposite of what the world expects you to do. We should even be able to cheer them on for having the courage. We all are not going to have the same freaking life. And these people, I think, they see it as a direct attack, because I watch so many of this type of content on YouTube and I always see that these people with kids are going to be so angry. They will say, no, it's a lie. It's not possible. How many abortions have you had? Is your womb working? Is your uterus okay? Just the way the woman talking on the first stage was talking. That is always the response. Having that type of reaction towards the people who choose to have kids. Like, it's becoming boring. It's becoming tiring. These people did not do anything. They started a trend. They use that line 21 with no kids, but they keep attaching their age, their respective age, and, dancing. They were only dancing, you guys. Dancing with just their age with no kids typed on the video. That is all they did. And these people are losing it. Like, not even small, like, oh, you all can go. They are losing it, making videos screaming at their phone just because someone decided to be 36 with no kids. How? Because when I was watching the first clip at first, you guys, I was just laughing. You having kids is your personal conviction and your personal decision. I do not think someone else not having kids should trigger that much emotion in someone that has kids. I don't think that is even like acceptable. Like, if you are that triggered with someone for saying they have no kids, then definitely you are in a situation that you don't want to be in, or you're in a situation that you regret. That is the only way that you can exude that type of attitude, that type of behavior, that type of anger towards someone who did nothing to you, just living their life. Every time people with no kids come online to talk, they are not attacking the people with kids at all. Same situation, just different, a bit of different patterns, just the same thing of those people being paced. If a lady come online and say, I do not want to have kids, in the comment section, a bunch of women coming at her saying that uterus is not working, her womb is not working. She has had like 1,000,000 abortion in 2025. For real, people are saying that. What do you think? What do you guys think about this whole conversation? What do you think about what these people are saying and the way these people are attacking those who said they do not have kids? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Share your thoughts down below. I will catch you on the next episode.